into Exp Realty but unsure if you should make a move because you think it might be a pyramid scheme or multi-level marketing? Did a fellow real estate agent just join the company and now you see all sorts of recruiting messages coming from him or her? Since around 2016, when Exp Realty started gaining momentum, they have created a stir amongst the real estate agent community. Regardless of whether you are for or against what Exp Realty represents, it's essential to know the full picture of the business model so you can decide whether to investigate further. Hopefully by the end of this video, you will know if Exp Realty is a pyramid scheme or not. You will also understand how EXP's business model works. Hey, this is Saeed Mohsin, a residential real estate broker, team owner, and founder at Real Estate Sales Machine Academy. If this is your first time visiting my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe below to get insights on how to grow your real estate business. What is a pyramid scheme? To answer the question of whether or not Exp Realty is pyramid scheme or not, I think it's necessary to define what is a pyramid scheme. Lexico defines it as a form of investment illegal in the US and elsewhere in which each paying participant recruits two further participants, with returns being given to early participants using money contributed by latter ones. Pyramid schemes are 100% recruiting based. The pyramid scheme rewards individuals for recruiting others and paying out a commission for doing so. There are two types of schemes that have taken place in the past: product-based and naked pyramid schemes. The naked pyramid scheme is where no individual sells products and commissions are earned directly by recruiting others. It would look like this. One person recruits 10 other people to participate in this investment opportunity. The 10 each pay the recruiter $100. The recruiter now says to them to go out and get 10 to do the same thing. If each recruit is successful, they each earn $1,000 for 10 recruits minus their initial $100 investment. Pretty easy to understand, but here is where the issue is. Even if all 10 of those people are successful, they would have brought 100 people into the scheme. Those 100 would need to get 1,000 and so on. Eventually, there will be a level when no one can make back their investment and the entire pyramid tops. Product-based pyramid scheme. The product-based pyramid scheme works the same way but introduces a product that acts as the investment, a $500 starter kit or something similar. The recruiter then gets a percentage of the starter kit. Eventually, like the example before, the market is saturated with people trying to sell the same product. This saturation leads to people at the bottom unable to earn back their initial investment and the entire scheme collapsing. Pyramid scheme versus multi-level marketing company. We all know that a pyramid scheme is illegal. But what about another type of business model that gets a ton of criticism? A multi-level marketing business, or MLM. Multi-level marketing companies have been around for nearly a century. Almost everyone is familiar with some of the larger brands including Amway, Mary Kay, Herbalife, Sensi, Rodent Plus Fields, and Beachbody, to name a few. You are among the few if you have not been approached by multiple distributors to join one of these companies. Investopedia defines multi-level marketing as a strategy some direct sales marketing use to encourage existing distributors to recruit new distributors who are paid a percentage of their recruits' sale. The recruits are the distributors' downline. Distributors also make money through direct sales of products to customers. The main difference here is the intent. Pyramid schemes focus on recruiting other salespeople. MLM companies focus on selling products. Multi-level marketing companies concentrate on rewarding recruiters if and when they sell a product or manage a team. Managers get a percentage of each of their recruits' sale. So by these benchmarks, I think it's safe to say Exp Realty is not a pyramid scheme, but is it a multi-level marketing company? Well, let's get into that next. Is Exp Realty a multi-level marketing company? The answer to this question is yes and no. Exp Realty is a real estate brokerage first and foremost. It doesn't even fall onto Wikipedia's extensive list of multi-level marketing companies. That said, Exp does have a form of MLM type compensation in what is called revenue sharing. This is the part that gives Exp Realty the reputation that it is an MLM company. We will get more into what revenue sharing is later on. The bottom line, there are three components to an MLM company. First, the MLM company must sell a product or service. Second, distributors of an MLM company earn income through selling the product or service. Third, distributors also receive income from recruiting other distributors who also sell the product or service. Each MLM company's exact compensation plan differs. Keep this in mind when we talk about revenue sharing in the next section. So what is revenue sharing? Exp Realty offers a form of compensation to its agents and brokers called revenue sharing. Definition of revenue sharing: Wikipedia defines revenue sharing as the distribution of revenue, that is the total amount of income generated by the sale of goods and services among the stakeholders or contributors. It should not be confused with profit shares, in which scheme only the profit is shared, i.e. the revenue left over after costs have been removed, nor with stock shares, which may be bought and sold and whose value may fluctuate. Revenue shares are often used in industries such as game development, wherein a studio lacks sufficient capital or investment to pay upfront, or in instances when a studio or company wishes to share the risks and rewards with its team members. Revenue shares allow the stakeholders to realize returns as soon as revenue is earned before any costs are deducted. Why do companies offer revenue sharing? Many businesses from different industries offer some form of revenue or profit share. Typically, companies that offer revenue share do so to incentivize quick growth without incurring much of the overhead seen otherwise. With revenue sharing, the company doesn't need to spend nearly as much money in marketing and hiring employees to help the company grow like a traditional one. Instead, they pay current employees and contractors based on performance for their contribution to the company's growth. Additionally, most companies find that when they reward employees or contractors for helping to find talent and grow the company, they often end up with a better, more qualified workforce. Revenue sharing at Exp Realty. Revenue sharing is no different at Exp Realty. Exp Realty has significantly reduced its amount of overhead compared to traditional real estate brokerages. They do this by eliminating company-paid brick-and-mortar offices and hosting all company support and training in virtual office called Exp World. Additionally, because Exp Realty is one real estate brokerage and not a franchise model, there are no regions or franchises to sell or pay for. These cost savings that translate into revenue share for Exp Realty agents helping to grow the company. Revenue share at Exp Realty works like this. When you recruit an agent to the company, you share in the revenue that an agent brings indefinitely as long as you and that agent are with that company. Additionally, if that agent attracts another agent to the company, you share in that revenue as well. This benefit goes on for 7 generations or tiers. Check out my in-depth video on how Exp Realty revenue share works. What is Exp Realty? Exp Realty is part of the publicly traded company Exp World Holdings on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange. Exp is audited by the SEC and is 100% completely legal. Exp Realty was founded in 2009 by Glenn Sanford and now is home to over 85,000 real estate agents in all 50 US states and nearly all the Canadian provinces and 20 other countries. Exp Realty commission split for agent is 80-20 with a $16,000 cap and pay an $85 monthly fee. This fee covers a vast amount of tools and resources for agents to use in their real estate business. These tools include KV Core, Sky Slope, Exp World, Workplace by Facebook, and many more. Because Exp Realty is a publicly traded company, agents have the opportunity to participate in equity ownership opportunities. These opportunities include receiving stock whenever an agent sells their first home each year, caps, or attract an agent to the company, and that agent sells their first home. Next, the Icon Agent Program awards high-producing real estate agents their entire $16,000 cap back in the form of company stock once the agent meets a very attainable benchmark. Finally, Exp Realty offers equity similar almost to a 401k in that they allow agents to participate in a program where the agent can have 5% of their gross commission automatically purchase Exp stock at 20% discount from its current trade price. Similar business models in the real estate industry. Exp Realty's business model is unique, but not the only one out there in the real estate world. Remember earlier when I mentioned our founder Glenn Sanford. Glenn created Exp Realty in 2009 after beginning his real estate career at Keller Williams. Keller Williams, widely considered a fantastic real estate brokerage, also offers a compensation model similar to revenue sharing called profit sharing, which pays out 7 tiers. Glenn took the idea of profit sharing and took it a step further. He said that if we cut out the overhead, remove the franchise model, and all the middlemen, Exp Realty would be able to pay agents off the top in revenue share versus after all the expenses of the market center and profit share. Keller Williams formed in 1983 and 6 years later in 1989 started to offer profit sharing to its agent. This profit sharing quickly helped the company to grow to the level it's in today with over 150,000 agents. Early on, however, many in the real estate industry said the same thing about Keller Williams as they do today about Exp Realty. But if you ask most agents their thoughts about Keller Williams, not many would classify this brokerage as a pyramid scheme or even an MLM. My take on all of this is Exp Realty a pyramid scheme, MLM, or neither? I hope that through this video you will see how Exp Realty is most certainly not a pyramid scheme. Whether you wish to classify it as a multi-level marketing company is up to you. I, for one, don't classify Exp Realty as an MLM. Even if Exp Realty did not offer revenue share, the component that puts Exp into the discussion of MLM, I would still choose to hang my license here for all the other benefits discussed above. At no other brokerage would I, as a high-producing real estate agent and a broker, be able to earn my cap back every year in the form of company stock through the Icon program. Also, I could not gain access to KV Core, Sky Slope, and a huge private community of like-minded agents for just $85 a month. These benefits alone far outweigh any other brokerages I have seen out there currently. The Real Trends 500 report for 2019 ranked Exp Realty the #1 top moving real estate brokerage by transaction count from 2017 to 2018. Exp Realty was just named the largest independent real estate brokerage in North America by transaction count for 2019. Because of this, I strongly feel Exp Realty is a real estate brokerage and not an MLM. It is a real estate brokerage that offers real estate entrepreneurs unique opportunities like stock and revenue share, but simply because the business model is unique and offers additional compensation opportunities doesn't water down the fact that Exp Realty is a real estate brokerage and one that is doing a lot of real estate business across the country. In conclusion, Exp Realty is most certainly not a pyramid scheme. If you are researching Exp Realty and are turned off by something you may have heard of or read, I encourage you to investigate further. Revenue share is a great opportunity and is only one part of the opportunity at Exp Realty. I would not let what others say about the model or a company as a whole dictate what you ultimately decide to do with your real estate business. There is far too much at stake to not do your in-depth investigation into this company. If you find this content useful, as always, like and follow my channel and check out my other videos for more insights to grow your real estate business.